I was here in Bali during the pandemic, and so I couldn't go to India. So I decided to go to Oneworld. And there at Oneworld, because it's not just the Panchakarma treatments, but all the lifestyle changes that you can make. So the one-on-one sessions with the doctors, the cooking classes, the private yoga sessions. So I really did, after I left Oneworld the first time, I really changed my life. And I'd say that the results lasted for at least a year. And so now I've decided to, as much as I can, come to Oneworld. I will only ever go to Oneworld now and do a Panchakarma every year. My name is Annie Swin Clark, and I'm from the United States. I live in Seattle. My mother's from Vietnam, and my father's Irish American. And I have worked for yayasans, for NGOs, for over 30 years, both raising money and giving money away. And right now I'm a fundraising consultant working for a nonprofit in Seattle, and we work with homeless Native Americans. In 2009, I was working for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is an amazing job, but it was pretty stressful. And I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and within 3 weeks, I quit my job and had a major lifestyle change because I had to get my health under control. And when I quit my job and stopped working and I moved to Asia, a lot of my symptoms went away. But then over time, my pain and my fatigue and my sleep grew worse. And I tried a lot of Eastern modalities and a lot of Western modalities, and nothing was really working for me. And a lot of my friends had gone to India to do Panchakarma, so I decided to do my first Panchakarma in India a few years ago. I decided to try Panchakarma and was really heavily invested in Ayurveda as a solution because I saw results. I didn't get results from other things, both whether it's healing sessions, sound bowls, family constellation therapy, Western medicine, acupuncture, anything. And really the only thing that had a really big impact on me was Ayurveda. When I went to India, I did a 24-day Panchakarma, and I had amazing results. So I went in and I had a lot of pain, and when I left, my pain was really reduced. But in India, it was really amazing, but I didn't change my life. So when I left the Panchakarma, I went back to my same lifestyle. And I had a generally healthy lifestyle, but still not as healthy as it could be. And so within a few months, my symptoms came back. And then during the pandemic, I was here in Bali during the pandemic, and so I couldn't go to India. So I decided to go to Oneworld. And there at Oneworld, because it's not just the Panchakarma treatments, but all the lifestyle changes that you can make. So the one-on-one sessions with the doctors, the cooking classes, the private yoga sessions. So I really did, after I left Oneworld the first time, I really changed my life. And I'd say that the results lasted for at least a year. And so now I've decided to, as much as I can, come to Oneworld. I will only ever go to Oneworld now and do a Panchakarma every year. Of course, after you leave a Panchakarma in Oneworld, you have to make lifestyle changes. And probably the diet changes are the hardest thing to do, honestly. Like I started to do a daily yoga practice every morning, which I'd never done before, but the food can be pretty difficult. And so at Oneworld, of course, they make the food so delicious. So it's not like I'm just eating khichdi every single day. But so lots of wonderful recipes that they give that taste really delicious. And then I made some major changes. Like they said, do not eat shellfish. They said, don't eat white rice, which for a Vietnamese person is very, very difficult. And so I transitioned from white rice to brown rice. I stopped drinking coffee. That was a pretty big thing for me too. It's hard to say what my favorite thing was actually at Oneworld, because every single thing there is so amazing. From when you arrive and you do the purification ritual, to seeing all the staff, like when you go back for the second time, it's like you're coming back to family. I did yoga, both the morning yoga and the evening yoga, every single time. My last Panchakarma that I went, the morning yoga was pretty hard for me, but because I've been doing my own practice now, the morning yoga was great for me. Of course, every single one of the treatments is absolutely luscious and amazing. And I love seeing the doctors every single day and talking about kind of where I am and where I'm going to be going over the next few days. Oh, and I really also appreciate sitting around the table with there's so many interesting people that go to Oneworld. And so it's great to get to know these folks and hear about where they're from and what their journey is and how Ayurvedic is kind of changing them as well. And I love the rice field walks too, both the afternoon and the Sunday morning. Yeah, I would say a Panchakarma is great for everyone, actually. So I don't think everyone needs to do a 21-day Panchakarma, but I think for anyone that I know could do a 7-day Panchakarma and really benefit from it. Just for, even if they don't have serious health conditions, but just the daily stress of life. I think it's a great thing. It's great to take time for yourself too during a Panchakarma.